after an agonizing defeat to Ohio State Buckeyes in the Big Ten championship game, we were only destined for one thing, and that was one of the random bowl games that the playoff committee would put us in. And after that loss, the team's morale was at an all-time low, and the coach had to step in and say the word of the day was compete. How bad do you want it? So with that being said, we got the final rankings of the season. We got Utah at 1, Ohio State at 2, Michigan State at 3, Georgia at 4, Oklahoma at 5. 6 is Oklahoma State, UCF at 7, and USC at 8, North Carolina 9, and Tennessee at 10. So with that being said, this is the final brackets for the playoff. We got Utah and Ohio State, Georgia and Michigan State. But we will be facing off in the AutoZone Liberty Bowl, where we'll face the number 10 team in the country in Tennessee, or as Tennessee. And, this is a good game here. We dropped to number 19, as you guys see here. We didn't finish the season the way we wanted to. And, we got to come out and compete. That's what we got to do. We got to give pride for our school. I mean, there's a lot of guys that it's their senior year, so this is like a final chance to, make their names known, let alone shine. So let's hop right into it. So here we go. First play of the game, first down and 10. And Tennessee already struck first in their first drive. So we got my boy Anthony Grant running on first down. He'll pick up 4 on the play. And there you can see he did great this season. Had 214 rushing yards, 1,069 rushing yards. I mean, not 214 carries. My fault, y'all. But anyway, moving on, 2nd and 6. So here we go, 2nd down. And we're looking to continue to pound the ball here. As y'all already know, run the goddamn ball is the philosophy here. And we pick up a first down with a 9-yard run. So you already know how we doing it. So here you go, new set of chains. And, I'm like hyped for our team to come out here and compete. And that is going to be incomplete. Casey Thompson just threw it. I guess he wasn't sure who to throw to. But, we got to be able to move the ball here. So we got 2nd and 10. Gonna go play action here. Lucky we find Travis Vokalek for the first down with a 14-yard reception. That's how we got to do it, So here we go. 1st and 10. New set of downs after that first down. We're going to come out with the option play here. And we hand it off to Anthony Grant. Grant picks up 5. Beautiful play drawn up. And, we got to keep moving the chains. We can't coming off a pretty bad loss, it was sad, but hey, we still competed and made it close. But my boy Gabe Irvin Jr. with 15 on that play, and we get a new set of downs here. And now we're looking to look and throw. And Thompson finds Vokalek. Vokalek picks up 5, and that'll give us a 2nd down and 5 here as we moving the ball. We're nickel and diamond. Let's just put it that way. So here we go. We're going to hand off to my boy Anthony Grant. Grant gets stuffed on that play and only picks up a yard, but in reality, he picked up nothing, if you ask me. But that's neither here or there. So we got 3rd down here. Huge 3rd down. Got to pick it up. And Casey Thompson was off the money. So we're going to go 3 and out, and we actually make the field goal to keep ourselves, not falling too far behind. And we get the ball back and hold Tennessee, and wow, that is just terrible playmaking decisions, and they capitalized off of it as we down by 10 now. So here you go. We're going to hand off to Anthony Grant. Grant breaks the tackle, keeps it moving, and he gets a huge 8-yard run. That's what we need. We got to keep moving the ball here. And the first quarter is winding down, and that was the last play. Tennessee up by 10. We got to get it together because we don't want to fall behind at the half and, being at a huge deficit. So we definitely want to try to cut down this 10-point lead, which is not that hard, but, we got to execute here. So here you go, 2nd down. And we're going to hand it off to my boy Anthony Richardson, who gets stuffed up in the backfield. No gain on the play. So now we got a huge 3rd down here. So he's going to drop back. Thompson rolling out. Finds my boy Trey Palmer. Trey Palmer has been a playmaker on short yard situations. Let alone he's been a deep threat as well. So, I love what I see from my boy Trey. Here we go. Thompson rolling out. running to the outside, and he picks up the first down on a close one. That one was very close, but good thing he moved the chains. So here you go, new set of downs. Grant in the backfield here, gotta mention that. And they send the heat. There was, geez, he barely had time, and play action was not the move there. So here you go, second down and 10. Good thing we didn't get a loss on that play. So here you go, Thompson drops back, rolling out, looking, finds Marcus Washington on the slant. He holds it in. Last game, we could not hold in any balls in the Big Ten championship. Like, Ohio State was knocking them out, getting those knockouts. And, that was kind of our issue that game, let alone we did have our backup playing them the first time we beat them. So it was surprising that we didn't play better, but it is what it is. And Thompson rolls out, picks up a huge 8-yard gain. So here we go, third down. We got to pick this up here. And we got my boy Grant in the backfield. And did he get it? Is the question. Yes or no? It's like short. It's short. This short. It's very manageable. Let's put it that way. We're gonna go for it here, and we pick it up. Grant for the first down. Oh man, I thought he was about to get right back up, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That would have been a great play. So here you go, second down, not second down. Oh my goodness. But here you go, first down. We moving the chains. It don't even matter. So here you go, first down and 10. Or goal actually, and Thompson gets it, and he runs it right up the middle for a touchdown. And now we'll cut the deficit down to 3, but they would capitalize and kick a field goal on the last drive. So they came out with they came out with points. Let's just put it that way, which is good for them, but bad for us. So here you go, second down here after the incomplete pass. Thompson breaks the tackle, rolling out, looking. He finds my boy Trey Palmer. Palmer with a huge gain. Still having a big gain, even though the slack is kind of starting to slow. But here you go. We get a first down, new set of downs here. And we're getting close to threatening the red zone here. And that's what we like to see here. Thompson rolling out, looking. And it's picked off. That defender was all on Trey Palmer, but the ball was not on the money for Trey Palmer to make a play. And that was picked off. So they don't do anything with the ball after that pick, but that's good for us in a way. So Thompson rolls out, throws it to the ground, and that'll be incomplete. And so here you go, second down. And Thompson's in the backfield once again, rolling back or dropping back. Finds Travis Vokolek across the middle, gets it to the 45-yard line. And we get a new set of downs here. And we got to keep the pressure on. So here you go, first and 10. Thompson, rolling out, throws it deep. He finds my boy Marcus Washington at the 10-yard line. That's a huge 34-yard gain. And like I said, Marcus Washington and Trey Palmer have been our stars this game, so I can't even complain about this. And we're going to hand off to Grant here. Grant picks up about 4 on the play, and we get a second and goal here. And we got Grant in the backfield once more. We're going to run that goddamn ball. And we hand it up the middle. Oh, man, that looked like a touchdown. And so here we go. Second down and goal. We got my boy Grant again. Grant gets stuffed up in that one. That was a huge loss. And we're going to call Harry up because we want to score and keep the timeouts we have. And we throw to my boy Gabe Irvin Jr. for the touchdown. And we will take the lead. Oh, no, they're going to challenge it, actually. Okay, it's under review. Oh, man. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, y'all. Oh, man. They stuffed him up, y'all. It's not looking good at all. As y'all see, he ain't even getting nowhere, if anything. He got back to the line of scrimmage at best. Oh man. And they reversed it. Oh my goodness. So here you go. We're going to try to punch it in one last time here. And we hand it off to my boy Grant. Grant gets it. And we get the touchdown that we need to tie the game. And will we get the field goal? Yes, we do. So we win and a half, up by 1. So here you go. It's looking like we coming out and turning this game around. after the slow start again. And this is kind of something, the theme of the last few games this year. Except it weren't really slow, but the last game for sure was a slow start against Ohio State. Now here we go. Handoff to my boy Anthony Grant. Grant takes it outside. He gets tripped up for a 7-yard gain. We'll take it. So we got a third down here. And we're going to hand it off to my boy Gabe Irvin Jr., who runs it up the middle. Good push by the O-line. And we'll get a first down here. And we'll gladly take that. So here we go. Thompson dropping back. Rolling out. Looking. Finds my boy Brown. Brown drops it. And that'll be incomplete. I mean, the DB was right on him. So, hey, I respect it. We got to challenge these receivers, though, and DBs. So here you go. We found Travis Vokolek down the middle, running wide, all the way down to the 5. He was not that fast, but he was definitely getting some yards. So here you go. We're going to run the little draw, and we pick up only 1 yard, y'all. So here you go. Second and goal. Got Gabe Irvin Jr. and he gets it, and he runs it. Oh, he gets stopped short of the touchdown. Oh, man. Their goal line stand is something else. We're going to give it back to Gabe Irvin Jr., and he gets it in there. And we extend our lead to 20. I mean, not 20. I'm tripping. Not 20 anything. Well, it don't even matter. They cut it back down to 2, y'all. So here we go. First down and 10. And we rolling out. Thompson finds more. Whoa. That was way off. I ain't even gonna lie. That jump threw me off, y'all. But here we go. Second down after Thompson just launched that ball out of bounds. He just said, screw it. He up there somewhere. But anyway, another incompletion. And we're facing a third down here. Thompson got to get his rhythm going again, or we're kind of screwed. And Thompson gets hit hard. And he got hurt on that play, so Purdy is in the backup quarterback here. Kind of a theme of the year right here. So here we go. We get the first down, or maybe short, with Travis Vokolek picking up 9. And yes, it's going to be short, and it's looking like Thompson might be out the rest of the game, but he might be back next quarter. So, hey, not too bad. We'll have Thompson back in the next drive. But we're going to sub in Purdy just for the meantime for this drive, so we can give him a breather. So here we go. Purdy rolling out, and he gets destroyed, and they get a pick. Oh my goodness, that is not good. We literally had the game in our hands, and we cannot afford to lose the game because of something like that. And they take the lead, and now it's a 6-point game here. Purdy still in at quarterback, so I don't think our quarterback's going to come back here, as Thompson definitely got hurt. So Purdy is definitely in. Sad to end your final game with an injury like that, and I think we definitely should have tried to put him back in there, but it's probably not worth it, to say the least. And now we're facing a huge third down and very, very long. And we're going to look downfield, find Travis Vokolek, who drops the first down. And we go 3 and out, and Tennessee scores again. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's not looking good. Like, we gotta score on this drive. Thompson's back in the game, and we find Travis Vokolek for a huge first down game. We pick up 9 on the play, so we're gonna run Harry up real quick to get back to the line. Here we go, second down. Looking, Thompson rolling out. Can't quite find anybody. He's gonna pick up the first with his legs, and we get the first down here. So here you go, new set of downs. Thompson is in the game once again. So he's officially back in it to finish out this game, as this is his last year here. And he picks up 23. He wants to end this on a great note here, as being a victory in this Liberty Bowl game. And Thompson rolls out, finds my boy Oliver Martin for the touchdown. And we will cut the deficit back down to 7. Oh, never mind. They take the lead again and extend it, I should say. Our defense has not been able to stop them yet. And we found my boy Marcus Washington for a huge first down gain here. Although it's probably not going to do us much, but all we can do is hope and try, as we ain't got no timeouts left. Thompson rolling out, looking deep. finds my boy Marcus Washington, who just couldn't hold on. The defense was excited about that one because that would have been a huge pickup there. So here you go, Thompson rolling out, find my boy Nate Boyker for a huge first down, 25 yards gain, and he got out of bounds. So we still got time to work with if we can score quickly here. And we found my boy, and that one's going to go selling out the end zone. And Thompson goes down again, and it's looking like he's done for us. So that's how his season ends. And we got Chuba Purdy in. And here we go. Chuba Purdy finds my boy Oliver Martin for a huge touchdown game. And we kind of cut down the deficit. But we're going to go for 2 here just to make it a 5-point game here. And we hand off to Grant. Grant gets it for a huge touchdown. And that was a 7-point game. My fault. My math was off. But we just couldn't get this ball back after that. And Tennessee won this game. They played a lights out on defense. I'm gonna be honest. Now they obviously, it was back and forth for sure, but Tennessee definitely took care of business here. We couldn't take care of the ball when we needed to, and it is what it is, y'all. We ended the season on a bad note, but I feel bad for him because that was his final play of the game. Him getting hurt and sacked. And it kind of knocked us out of this one. And all the guys are going to have to go out. A lot of these guys are seniors, so it's kind of sad to see them go down. But we lose 45-38, a touchdown difference. And, yeah, not much I can say there besides we competed. We definitely followed the words of the coach, which was compete. But we just didn't get it done here today. And, in Tennessee. So that's kind of the wrap up for the season for us. We came out, had a huge great season, a 10-game win season. I mean, that's a big thing in the Big Ten anyway, let alone, got Ohio State and Michigan State and Purdue and Iowa. Pretty good teams. But, to say the least, we got the college football playoffs next here in a second. And our first playoff matchup, Georgia and Michigan State here, as they're going head-to-head in the college football semifinal playoff game, as they're going to be playing in the Peach Bowl here. So here we go. The game is started out back and forth. Both teams scored points apiece, and at the half, Georgia was up by 7, and then Georgia took a huge 28-14 lead here, and there you see Georgia kind of imposing their will, but this is their last chance to kind of like get the ball going, and Georgia got the stop, and it was just no coming back. So we got the second game here, Ohio State and Utah in this semifinal matchup. This one is going to be a little more interesting than that Georgia one. With Georgia dominated that game, they definitely played their way into the playoffs. Now, I did mess up the playoff spots a bit, but it's all fine. It didn't affect the outcome of anything for real. But we would never know what would have happened if the seeding was correct. But here we go. We got Ohio State up by 7 at the half, 14-7. Utah deadlock, and Utah gets a 10-point down by 7 at the end of the third. So Utah has to make something happen, but now they're down by 14 after giving up another touchdown here, and they hand it off, and he picks up a huge 5-yard gain, or 7 actually, my fault, and that'll make it 2nd and 3. This is a important second down here. They gotta have a sense of urgency. They're down by 2 scores. They gotta manage the clock well here, and they're gonna hand it off, and they get he break a few tackles and he gets short. So they're going to have a 3rd and inches here. You definitely don't want to be running the ball completely, but you do want to keep that balance here and be mindful that you only got so much time in this game left. So here we go, 3rd down and inches. Utah draws back, finds the man, and they pick up the first down here. And that was Devon Bell. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name. But here we go, 1st and 10. and they're gonna run a motion, and it look like they're gonna hand the ball off again. That is very questionable. You think you kind of put the ball in the air, but they lose two on the run. So here you go, 2nd and 12. Ohio State is definitely trying to finish this game strong, as they got a huge matchup here as they trying to finish off this Rose Bowl game. And the quarterback drops back, and he finds a man on this screenplay, and he only picks up two. So they get back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd and 10 here. And you gotta think they gotta pick up this first down like immediately, because the time is an enemy here for this team. And Utah looking, drops back, finds a man. Who is it? He finds a man and he tips it and couldn't bring it in. So that'll bring up 4th down. And will they go for it is the question. No, they don't. They punt it away. And Ohio State couldn't do anything. Oh, wait, never mind. They picked it up, actually. Okay, we didn't see that. I think we sent it. So, yeah. So here you go. 2nd and 10. And that was incomplete. So here you go. 2nd and 10 here. I mean, this is 2nd and 10. That was first down. And we're going to see them drop back, throws it on off the back foot, and that was definitely going to be incomplete off the target. And that probably could have been picked off, if I'm being honest, if you even, considered putting that in that vicinity. So here you go, 3rd down, huge 3rd down here. 2 minutes to go, down by 14. Can they do it? Utah quarterback finds a man, and he only picks up 3. Tavion Thomas with the first down, or not first down. Oh, that's his name, Cameron Rising. I can't remember their names, but here you go, 4th and 7. Cameron Rising drops back, looking, finds a man, and he picked. Oh man, Jalen Dixon was short, and that is gonna do it. Yeah, that's gonna seal the deal. Ohio State drove the ball downfield, and now here they are to finish the game with a field goal here, as they're winding the clock down a bit, as this look like they're officially punched their ticket to the national championship game, after they gonna run it down as much as they can, and boom, way you have it. So our matchups are definitely set here, and Ohio State took care of business. There was not much else to see there after they ran the clock all the way down, and Cameron Rising just couldn't get it. And that 4th down stop was definitely the play of the game, probably the difference maker for real. And not only that, they ran the ball. I mean, you'd be surprised. I mean, you thought they would put it through the air and everything like that, but it is what it is. Ohio State will win the Rose Bowl to punch their ticket to the national championship. And look at that, Emeka Egbuka with 6 receptions and 94 receiving yards. And that Ohio State team is heading to the national championship game to meet with the Georgia Bulldogs. And let's just say this is going to be a huge matchup here. We got the stage set here with Georgia, 2 familiar foes. They played in the semifinal playoffs not too long ago, but they are looking to win this trophy, and the stakes are high. So here we go. We got the game number 2 and number 4 in the national championship game. Georgia and Ohio State going at it. Georgia made a 2-peat after that one, but this is their destiny here. Ohio State looking to rewrite history, and they better win because they beat us. You know what I mean? But other than that, Georgia had a good season so far, snuck into the playoffs over Oklahoma, and they deserve to be here, obviously, because they didn't disappoint. They came and handled their business, and Georgia definitely, more than likely, earned their spot in this playoff game. So let's see what happens, as Georgia will look to to win this national championship game. So, it's a lot of things to go down here. Georgia definitely got to get Stetson Bennett going. Ohio State got to get C.J. Stroud going. Not only that, the defense of Georgia is going to be a difference maker in this game. But here we go. We got Kenny McIntosh on the sideline, and we missed a little bit of it, but it's all fine. Kenny McIntosh is going to be a huge contributor to the game. But here we go, 2nd down and 10. We only missed like the first play after the kickoff, so it's all good. And Georgia gonna come out 2nd and 10. You got my boy, what's his name? I can't even think of his name right now. But DeJohn Edwards gets dropped for a -2, so they're going to be facing a 3rd down. Stetson Bennett, I don't know why I forgot his name just that fast, y'all. It was crazy, but that, that's going to lead to a 3rd down here. Can Stetson pick up the 1st down? I ain't gonna lie, they've been talking crazy about him a lot of times. Real life, he's been playing well. So let's see if he can do it here, as he's calling audibles, making adjustments. And Stetson looking, he gets hit on the throw, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Georgia will go 3-and-out. So they're gonna have to punt the ball away here, as we're in this huge championship game to end the year, final game of the year here. And Ohio State gets the ball, and they pick up a good return of 8. And they got a decent field position coming out on their first drive here. And you know you got to take advantage of this, because you get the ball back at the half here after deferring to the kick. And C.J. Stroud finds a man. He finds Cade Stover for a huge catch, but he gets no gain. So it's 2nd and 10. And you know, Georgia defense is definitely one of the elite defenses. So, you know, I'm not surprised they made it, but they didn't have the best of a year. You know, you're surprised with the record they have. And C.J. Stroud finds Xavier Johnson for 24 for the 1st down. Big gain there. And I mean, as you can see, the way Ohio State offense is, I mean, you can see why we lost in that Big Ten championship game. But that's still no excuse for the way we lost the game. So here you go, 1st and 10. After the big pickup, C.J. Stroud in the backfield, play action. Oh no, that ain't play action. That's a read option. And Ohio State. Georgia's defense was all over that one. They're gonna end up losing 3 on the run. I mean, it would have been better off if it was play action potentially, but that pass rush was very tenacious. That D line was putting in work. So here you go, 2nd and 13. C.J. Stroud hands the ball off, and he only picks up 1. Mayan Williams picks up 1. So it's going to be a 3rd-and-long. Both teams facing a long 3rd-down on their first drive here. So here you go. 3rd and 12. C.J. Stroud draws back, looking downfield, throws it deep downfield, and it's incomplete. Wow. Did he overthrow it? Or I'm pretty sure he did, y'all. But here you go, 4th down and 12. And, you know, Ohio State's going to have to punt it back to the Georgia offense here. And they got to see if they can get Stetson Bennett going, as they didn't move the ball much that last drive. I mean, they stalled out pretty quickly. So here we go, 1st and 10. And Ohio State is definitely, you know, defense looking very good as well. It's very competitive here. And Stetson Bennett finds a man for a 1st-down. Dominic Blaylock on the reception. So they'll pick up 1st-down. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Ohio State gotta get tighter in coverage. But here you go, Stetson Bennett, 1st and 10. They got a man in motion here. And they snap the ball. Stetson looking, finds the tight end, and he picks up 5. Brock Bowers. You know, they've been talking all about Brock Bowers all season long. That boy is definitely showing why he's one of those playmakers right now. But not too much is going crazy. So we got 2nd and 5 here. Stetson Bennett finds McIntosh on the toss, and he only picks up. Oh, he's still going. Oh my goodness, he's still going. And he picks up 22 yards. Kenny McIntosh picks up 22 yards. That was his longest run and longest attempt at that. His only 2nd attempt. And they got a huge 1st-down here, flipping the field position, or flipping the fields. So here you go, 1st and 10. And that's kind of what we not really expected, but definitely something we want to see. Stetson Bennett drop back, rolling out. Is he gonna run it? Oh man, that was not a good decision, but hey, I mean he gained one, so no loss there for real. So that's a good thing. So we get 2nd and 10 here, or 2nd and 9. My fault. Not 2nd and 10. King McIntosh in the backfield, and they stuffed that one up, but he picks up one. Just barely grind out 1 yard on that one. And so they have a crucial third down here. And, we're winding down in the first quarter, and no one scored just yet. But here we go. Stetson looking and throws it out. And that defense had everyone on wraps. Looked like they were playing man. And they're going to try to kick this long field goal here. And let's see if they get it. And the kick is up. And it is no good. Georgia misses the opportunity to strike first on that first drive, as it fell very short. And it was wide left as well. So Ohio State will pick up where Georgia left off. So a pretty decent field position if you ask me. And CJ Stroud is going to have some decent field position to work with. They just got to get their receivers going. CJ Stroud hands the ball off, and Mayan Williams picks up 6 for a good game for the first down, or on first down. And we got a 2nd-down-and-4 here. Definitely a huge 2nd down here. It could be very momentous. And CJ Stroud drops back. They're going to pass it this time. He throws a check down here, and he only picks up 1. So we get a 3rd-and-3. Definitely 3rd and manageable, and that's kind of what you're looking for when you playing Georgia's defense. You got a nickel and dime your way down. But Ohio State haven't been able to convert a first down just yet this game. So here we go. And it's picked off. Oh my goodness, Georgia will get the pick, and that's going to build some momentum for that defense. CJ Stroud opens up that drive with a pick. Well, he ain't opening it up, but on 3rd down, made a bad read down the middle. And that's probably why he didn't score high on that test. But either way, he's definitely more than likely to go high in the draft. So here you go. Stetson Bennett gets... Whoa, wait a minute. He throws it in. It got tipped, and Marcus R. Jackson gets 3 on the reception. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Ended very wildly, but we're still scoreless here. Who's going to strike first in the second quarter or in this game in general? So here we go. Second quarter here. And Georgia has the ball. And, they don't have... It's not... Field position ain't too bad, but, it could be better. Oh, and that one almost picked off. Thought Stetson Bennett and CJ Stroud was trading places there, but it wouldn't be good for Georgia to throw a pick there. So here you go, 3rd down. Stetson Bennett in the gun. Have a man in motion. Brock Bowers in the middle, and he's rolling out. Stetson Bennett runs for it, and he runs into McIntosh and gets stopped short. So that'll bring up 4th down, and Georgia's going to have to punt it back over to the defense or to the offense. And, they probably get decent field position here. But no, they got a pretty good kicker as he flipped the field back over. And so they'll get the ball around the 35-yard line. And, neither team has been able to really move the ball and pick up first downs. I mean, Georgia picked up a few, but as far as 3rd down conversion, not too much crazy here. And they hand it off right up the middle, and Mayan Williams picks up 7, so we'll get a 2nd-and-3 here. Mayan Williams with the huge gain. He only got 14 so far in this game. I mean, neither defense has given up too much of anything here. In fact, they denied C.J. Stroud that first down on that last one. And C.J. Stroud picks up 10 to get the first down. So they got a new set of downs here. And now Ohio State got it. 1st down and 10. And CJ Straw's in the backfield here. And they hand it off to Myron Williams. Myron Williams gets stuffed up by the Georgia defense. And that was a beautiful stop. And now we're going to get a second down. And there you see Georgia only 59 yards and Ohio State only 48. Not too much movement of the ball this game. This is kind of a field positional game. But CJ Stroud picks up a huge 11-yard game on the read option. And so that'll put them in pretty much field goal position as the ball is now at the 35-yard line. So not too bad. And so here you go. They hand it off to Myron Williams. Myron Williams only picks up 2, so we get a second and 8. I don't know why I'm about to say second and 2. So here you go. Second and 8. And they might run the read option. I mean, it's been working so far. No, they run a screen pass, and he picks up a good 4 yards. So we got a 3rd and 4. Can they pick up the first down here? As they haven't been able to really pick up first downs, as they're 0-2 on 3rd down conversions. And, you don't want to go pointless here. And they go with the option, not the option, the halfback screen. He picks up the 7 yards, more than enough for the first down. And Travion Henderson picks up the first down. So C.J. Stroud not doing too bad. 5 for 7 so far in this game. 1 pick. Definitely got to take care of the ball here. So here you go. They throw it. And Xavier Johnson picks up 6. And he had 3 receptions so far this game for 31 yards. And C.J. Stroud only threw 42 yards. Quarterback stats ain't going to be too crazy as the coverage going to be tight. And C.J. Stroud dropped back looking. Throws a dot down the middle to Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah, we about to change his name to Marvis, y'all. So here you go, first down and goal. C.J. Stroud hands it off. No, it's an option play. And if he could have broke that tackle, it would have been a touchdown. But he picks up 4, so we'll get a 2nd and goal here. And Javon Bullard was on the tackle there. So here we go. Almost under 2 minutes here in the game. And he hands it off. And Myron Williams only picks up 1 on the run. And can Ohio State strike first here? As we got a huge 3rd down here. They only picked up 1 3rd down and that was the only one on this drive. So here we go. Hands it off. And Myron Williams and the Ohio State Buckeyes strike first against this Georgia defense. And there, you gotta love the big gaping hole they got open there. And that's what you need if you're Ohio State, to kind of go ahead and send a statement to that Georgia defense there. And now Ohio State is up, and if their defense can continue to hold this Georgia offense, they got the edge going into the half. And so they got a touchback here. And there you see Johnson walking off the field. I think that was probably Jackson, but I don't quite know all the players. You feel me? Got Stetson Bennett in the backfield though, and he runs a play action, I guess. Oh man, and that was almost fumble for and if Ohio State got that, I'm telling you right now, this game probably would be over right now. It wouldn't be over, but it's mistakes are hard to come. Recovering from mistakes is hard to come by. And he finds a man right down the middle. Find Curice Jackson for an 11-yard reception. They get a first down here. Stetson Bennett, 6 for 10, 38 yards. Not too bad at all. I mean, he's taking care of the ball, so, he's not making crazy mistakes that'll cost him. And he finds Brock Bowers. Oh, no, that's not Brock Bowers. That's Lad McConkey. Or McConaughey. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Don't get on my head, y'all. I don't know the players like that. I just know a few. I know Darnell Washington, who ain't on the field, but it is what it is. So they got a first down here. So they moved the field positions. Got a man in motion here. Stetson man drop back, find a man down the middle, and I think that's Carriage Jack. Oh no, that's Dylan Bell. I can't see the numbers, y'all, so don't judge me. But we got a huge second down here. Moving the ball here early on downs. That's kind of what you need to be successful on these plays. And Stetson Bennett looking, find a man on the sideline. Did he catch it? I don't think so because the defense is definitely celebrating. So yeah, we got a 3rd down and 4 here, or 3, 3rd and 3 or 4. And Stetson drop back, find a man down the middle, carries Jackson with an 8-yard reception for the first down. And Stetson Bennett got 81 passing yards so far. And Georgia now has 6 first downs here compared to Ohio State's 5. So here we go. Less than a minute left in the game. In the first half. And they handed off Kenny McIntosh with a 13-yard run. And he's having a big game so far in this game. I mean, you know, he's having his little light up the moments type deals here. But Kenny McIntosh gets only 1 on that play. So the clock's going to continue to tick. They're going to run a hurry up here. Stetson Bennett drops back looking, and he gets the ball knocked out as he was trying to throw it. And it's not a fumble, so that's the good part. So we got a 3rd down here, 3rd and goal. Georgia needs to score here. They might, even a field goal will help them out. And they throw it to Marcus R. Jackson for a few-yard gain, but they're going to end up settling for a field goal with 31 seconds left in the half. So here you go. And the field goes up, and it's good. Georgia's finally on the board to get rid of the goose egg. Really could have been 6-7, but hey, they made 1 field goal at least, so they at least scored. Answered the points that's on the board. Obviously not with a touchdown though. And there you see Georgia having a great game. Got a pick there on that drive. Stetson Bennett fumbled the ball. Not too many big deal plays except that interception was kind of big, but they couldn't capitalize with that field goal. And here we go. C.J. Stroud throws it, and that was almost picked off by Kamari Lassiter. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I cannot pronounce these names. But here we go. 2nd down. They hand it off to Mayan Williams for a 4-yard gain. And now it's 3rd and 6. And I think they might just, they're going to just roll the clock down. So Ohio State's up by 4 at the half. Georgia got 3. Ohio State with 7. And let me just tell y'all something, man. Welcome to the presentation of the halftime game for the CFB. And let me just tell y'all something, man. Ohio State hasn't been having the best game. Neither team has been able to get a complete edge over the other. But Georgia really could have used that field goal before the half to kind of build an edge here. But both defenses ain't giving up too much of anything. As you see, you got the pick there, which would have been huge if they made the field goal there in that first drive they had. But overall, Ohio State's having a great success running the ball with the read option here and there. And Georgia just trying to find check downs and everything like that. They having a lot of success throwing the ball. But they try to run the ball. There you see both teams kind of even stat-wise running the ball. Georgia doing a little bit more efficient with passing the ball. But, you got to take care of the ball. This is a game of inches. And, inches matter in this game. And so does time possession. But here we go. End of the half. And we're coming out here. Georgia kicking off to Ohio State. And they're going to go ahead and kick a touchback. So this second half is going to be huge. And, time of possession is going to be a factor. And also being able to take care of the ball and move the ball here. Even field goals are important in this game. And he hands it off, and no, he doesn't. He made the wrong read. Should have handed off. And they're going to lose a few yards after that one. CJ Stroud gets dropped. So he gets second in, I don't know how long, but 15 maybe, 13, 15, 13. I mean, still a loss. And they hand it off, and he gets stopped again, and they lose 1 yard. Zion Logue on the tackle. And yeah, that Georgia defense is coming out a little more focused. It's looking like in this quarter so far. So we got third down here, third and very long. And CJ Stroud in the backfield. They got 5 out. And CJ Stroud throws off his back foot, and that'll bring up a fourth down after the incompletion. You know, it's not looking good. It's not looking good to start out. But hey, you could have made a statement here. I wouldn't worry too much if your defense continue playing well. But you gotta put points on the board if you want to win championships. And geez, he lays out Lad McConaughey. But Georgia's offense is gonna get the ball back here to start the third quarter. Their first drive of this second half. And here we go. They got the I form going here. Got a man in motion, tight end. And they're going to hand it off to McIntosh. McIntosh gets stopped in the backfield for a loss of 4. And now we'll get a 2nd and 14. Look at that play. The defender was all over that one. So we got 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Best way to go about that one. And here you go. Handoff. Got McIntosh getting a huge gain of 6. Big pickup here. And now bring up 2nd and 4. Or no, not 4. 10. Not 10. 6, y'all. Oh my God, my math is off. That's probably not even it either. And Stetson Bennett gets sacked. 2nd and 8, that's what it was. But we got a third down here, y'all. Third down. Georgia facing the third down here. And that sack is huge, huge deal for this Ohio State defense. And all I'm saying, you know, it's okay if you go 3 and out. You kind of, as long as your defense can get stops, you'll be fine. Oh, this is 4th down. Y'all see that? That's what I'm saying, man. But they're going to punt it back to Georgia, to Ohio State here. And wow, look at the punt. I mean, they're not giving up the best field position at all. Like, you know, Ohio State definitely got to work for the yards that they get. Let alone they got to work for every down that they're getting here. But here you go, first down. CJ Stroud sends a man in motion, and he finds the tight end that they just rolled out, and he gets spin, but he picks up 7, so we got a 2nd and 3. Jeez, I hope that ain't what I thought happened. My man got stomped in the nuts. Stomp him in the nut. I'm gonna stop. But here you go, 2nd down and 3. Send a man in motion. CJ Stroud finds a man. No, he don't find anyone. He throws it right to the ground. He found the turf down the field and throws it to the ground. So here we go. Third down. They're 2 for 5 so far. And they get an offsides here. Oh, never mind. So false start on the offense. Wow. And that's going to cost them, as they could have had an easy first down here. But now we got a 3rd and medium, or no, 3rd and long, or man, you know, saying 3rd and 10. And they pick up the first down nevertheless, finding Marvin Harrison Jr. for a 12. Big play there. As we all know, these guys are definitely studs in the draft. You feel me? But here you go. CJ Stroud hands the ball off, and he finds that guy, Williams for 3. So we get 2nd and 7 here. And don't mind the bug. We got to fix that bug. I got to find a way to fix it, y'all. I'm still trying to figure out how to do it. But here you go. CJ Stroud on the read option. and he on picks up 3. And we're gonna get a third down. This is the murderous third down at that. But they're 3 for 6 on third down, so not too bad, not too bad. C.J. Stroud dropping back, looking in no time. The defender got out of the block, and DN definitely made a play. Look at him pushing the man back with the bull rush move and making sure C.J. Stroud don't get out of that contain. Beautiful play by the D-line. Gotta love the way that defense is playing. Both defenses are playing well. And we got less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter here. And they're going to punt it right on back to Georgia. Got McConaughey here. Oh, man, they just laying the wood on McConaughey on the kick return team. I ain't going to lie, man. If I were you, I just, fair catch it. But either way, we'll take it. So here we go. First down and 10. Stetson Bennett got 2 backs in the field. I don't know if they're going to call a penalty on that play, but let's find out. I think they're good, but that was a pickup of 7, so we'll get a 2nd and 3 here. And Georgia definitely having one of the best games of their life right now. And is that a face mask? No, he just tackled him up very high. So we got a third down here. Georgia's only 2 out of 7. Not good at all on third down here. But they hand it off to McIntosh. McIntosh gets stopped short. And Ohio State is rallying around that offense right now. I mean, every time the ball gets out, I mean, they shouldn't have run down. Let's just be honest. So Ohio State's having success with the run, but Georgia is not able to make nothing happen. But here you go. They punted back over to Ohio State, and geez, that boy is. Oh man, we got an injury there. Let's just hope it don't affect the outcome of this game. Obviously, it is though, potentially. But here you go. C.J. Stroud in the backfield, and they run the draw play. Defense stops him after a 3-yard gain. We got a 2nd and 7 is what I was trying to say. Oh man, he's out for the rest of the game. So I don't know how to say his name. I'm gonna lie to y'all. Oh my goodness! And it's picked off. C.J. Stroud threw another pick, and that is a pick six. Georgia gets on the board and takes the lead. Just with 3 seconds left in the third quarter. What a read by the defense as he takes that wide receiver screen pass for a touchdown. And that looks like Georgia is going to take a 10-point lead, but a 3-point lead here. And that defense gets them the edge over the Ohio State Buckeyes. So 3 seconds left. I don't think much is gonna happen for this third quarter. For the rest of the third quarter, yeah, they're gonna take a knee, and they're probably gonna run one. Well, they're gonna have to run one play, but So Georgia defense with 2 picks is just mind-boggling right now, because Ohio State definitely was taking care of the ball in almost every game. But here you go. With the read option, and he only picks up 2. C.J. Stroud, I should say, picks up 2, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. 1 quarter to go, and we will crown the national champion here. Georgia 10, Ohio State 7, and Georgia got the lead here as well. So here we go, 4th quarter, and we got a 2nd and 8 here. And, C.J. Stroud runs another handoff down the middle, and the defense all over that one. It's third down, and, the speed demon himself, Jalen Carter, gets the sack, or the tackle for a loss. Not sack, I don't know where I got that from, but it is what it is. the TFL. And CJ Stroud gets sacked again. Well, gets sacked this time, the second time of the day, by Tremel Walther. Or, yeah, I think that's how you say his name, Walther. And let me just say, that's the second time he got sacked by that man. That man hit hit the DN with the offensive tackle with the little bull rush, and they you know Ohio State's in some dangerous waters. Let's just be honest, but it's not looking good for Ohio State at all. They got to get together. They're not down by much, but this game could turn ugly pretty quickly. And Lab McConaughey with a uh, huge return there. And there you see a lot of huge sacks there. The pick six obviously, which put Georgia back on top in this game. In fact, that's their first lead of the game here. Kind of, even the playing field here, but giving them a slight advantage. Here you go, play action. Finds a man, and that looks like that's Brock Bowers for a 13-yard reception, and they get the first down. So Stetson Bennett, 13 for 19. I mean, not much negative you can say about his passing game right now. And they run a quick, look like a RPO there, but anyway, they got the ball knocked out of his hand. So here you go, second down. Georgia definitely in decent field position, not field goal. I mean, they pretty much are in field goal position though. Brock Bowers picks up 2 on the play. And now we got a huge third down here. And Georgia don't have much to lose here if they don't pick up the first, as they are in field goal position or field goal range here. Got a chance to try to make that. They run a screenplay. McIntosh trusts him in for 13 yards. And on the screen pass, they pick up the first down. And Stetson Bennett, 15 for 22, 121, having the best game of his life right now. We got a huge first down here. Georgia run the screenplay again, and he still picks up a huge 7-yard run. Kenny McIntosh is having his way with the defense in the pass game right now. So here we go. They coming out in the Twins form. And here we go. McIntosh picks up a huge first down run. And they got 4 yards on the play, or he picked up 4 on that play. And they're in position to really dominate this game here. It's just looking like this game might take a turn. And he throws it out just in time to not get a fumble call on that one. Beautiful play. So here we go. Second and goal. Stetson Bennett doing his thing right now. And he's going to hand it off to McIntosh. McIntosh gets stopped after a 2-yard gain. Not bad at all. We got third down here. Georgia got to pick it up here if they want to try to take a huge lead here. Georgia, oh man, Stetson Bennett try to run and he gets wrapped up on the play, and he gets lost. Gets dropped for a loss. He tried to run out of there, but yeah, he got trapped up in there. No cap. I know he got a yard or two, I think. But either way it goes, it's not looking good, man. But Georgia's in field goal position, so I mean, I would expect them to take the field goal. Now Ohio State just got to respond back with a touchdown here. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter here. And they're going to chew some of the clock down a bit. Obviously, time of possession is definitely a huge thing in this game. So they're going to wind this clock down all the way down to about 2:50 left in the game. And Georgia goes up 13-7. Only 6-point lead here. So they kick it back to Ohio State. Ohio State haven't had the they haven't had too much bad going on defensively, but because of their offense, they kind of been getting the ball in bad position. Got to defend, and it is what it is. But I mean, the game's not over with until it's over, so they just got to keep fighting. And whoa, another pick! This one's going straight to the house, and Georgia makes it 20-7. C.J. Stroud's third pick of the game. And just as we was talking about the offense giving the defense a trouble, there it goes again. I mean, Ohio State's offense has been giving their defense trouble. And Georgia is going to go for two here. I guess extra precaution to make sure that Ohio State don't have a chance to come back. And they throw it, and it's good. He finds Marcus R. Jackson for the 2-point conversion. And now Georgia's up 14-7. And 2 minutes and 46 seconds left. And Ohio State's got to do something with the ball. And you've been playing a game where it's been tight, neck and neck. There's no back and forth. But Georgia could potentially could be your champions here after what we've seen so far. But Ohio State got to have a sense of urgency here. You don't have time to waste here. C.J. Stroud finds a man, gets Julian Fleming for a 5-yard gain on first down. So here you go, second down, and the clock kind of did stop. Okay, I guess not too bad, but not Georgia. Ohio State gonna need to get back on the line quickly. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left as the clock just winding down. You think they'd be running hurry up or trying to take control of the ball. But here you go. Man in motion. C.J. Stroud drops back, looking, finds a man on the edge, and he gets wrapped up. The defense rallied Mine Williams, who is out on the flat. And we get a third down here. 2 minutes left in the game. You got to have a sense of urgency here. You got time is ticking. Time is definitely against you. C.J. Stroud drop back on the screenplay. Find Mine Williams. Mine Williams gets stopped on the play. And Georgia defense is having a ball in this with the final few minutes of this game. They've been playing lights out in this second half, not giving up anything. I mean, they've been playing well this whole game. But here we go, C.J. Stroud. And it's a turnover on downs as he could not pick up the first. They wrapped him up shy. The whole defense was just all over that option play. And Georgia gets the ball in very, very, very good field position. And I can tell you right now, they're about to run this clock down. McIntosh gets a huge pickup of 6. And they're going to call there's the timeout we talking about. So there's that. And Georgia definitely got to keep running the ball here. Put it on the ground. McIntosh loses one, and Ohio State calls another timeout. So here you go, third down. Georgia's only went 3 for 10. Terrible third down conversion, but it don't even matter right now because the way their defense been playing, they've been lining up. And they knocked the ball out of Kenny McIntosh's hand. And now it's fourth down here. And they're going to kick a field goal here. 34 yards here. And it's up. And it's good. Georgia takes a 24-7 lead over the Buckeyes here. And let's just be honest, y'all. It's a 17-point lead. I don't think Ohio State is going to be able to get this one. But here we go. Georgia kicks it back off. And there's the knee there. And there you see Ohio State has 3 sacks. Georgia has 2. Georgia just has all the interceptions in this game. Pass breakups, everything. They've been playing lights out on defense. I mean, you got to commend them. They've been playing well on defense. But here you go. C.J. Stroud dropping back. Steps up in the pocket. Couldn't find nobody. Throws it away. and he's 12 for 20 on the game. So not bad, but this might not get your team a championship. In fact, you only got one timeout left. CJ Stroud looking, finds Mayan Williams for a first down, picks up 12, and you're gonna have to try to get back to the line pretty quickly as the clock stops momentarily after a first down. So here you go, time ticking down now. Just a minute left to go in the game. CJ Stroud throws it and almost picked off, almost the fourth pick of the game. CJ Stroud is being under wraps by this Georgia defense, and the Bulldogs are bulldogging. So here you go. Second down. CJ Stroud gets sacked and wrapped up, and he loses 8 on the play. Huge stat, and Michael Williams with the sack. And they're going to have to hurry up on this one. 40 seconds and ticking here in the fourth quarter. C.J. Stroud finds a man, and Marvin Harrison Jr. picks up 9. And we got a fourth down here. And they're going to punt it away. And yeah, it's looking like this is, they're going to accept the fate of the 24-7 game. I mean, you got to think, Georgia did their thing defensively. They defense capitalized. I mean, their offense was not. I mean, their offense was just as good as Ohio State's offense. They didn't do much of anything. But that defense is what led to it. And now they're in the victory formation. And they'll take the knee. And there you have it. Georgia, you're national champions. And let me just say, they continuing where they left off, and they just having a great year, man. Stetson Bennett had played well, but that defense played even better. That defense is what gave them this championship game. And look at that. Stetson Bennett caps off his senior season with the championship. Brock Bowers, Marvin Harrison, you see them all congratulating each other, but ultimately, if you're Ohio State, you got to be disappointed. I know I'm disappointed in them because they played so well against us. But the kicker was the best player of the game today. I mean, you got to think he made some decent field goals to give Georgia that title. And there you have it, Georgia Bulldogs, champions once more. And that pretty much wraps up this season 1 of Chasing Greatness here. At least this definitely wraps it up, you know what I mean? Georgia are the national champions of this season. Hopefully my Nebraska Cornhuskers can, but this is all about Georgia. Ohio State played well, had a great season. We got to upset them this season. A lot to look forward to next season, but let's just look at the recap of the ending of this season. This was a huge game. A lot of everything. A lot of stuff happened, but there's your national champions. The national champions are obviously your Georgia Bulldogs. And I hope y'all enjoyed the series so far. I love y'all. And we'll see y'all in season 2. Love y'all. Peace out.